Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you the new updates on Cricut Design Space. As you can see, the main board looks pretty much the same. Nothing has really changed here. They've made it a bit more social now, so you can like images a lot more quicker just from your dashboard. You can see what is trending on TikTok as well. Social media is becoming a big thing, and I think Cricut are jumping on board the social media train as with any other business. From our dashboard, we've got this new bell sign here, which is a notifications bell. And when you get notifications, so for example, if anybody likes your project or anyone follows you, you'll get a notification here that will tell you who's followed you or what project they've liked. So it is worthwhile, if you want to share your projects out there on the Cricut community for people to have inspiration and maybe someone to try and imitate your project to the best of their ability, which is really good for beginners who need a lot of inspiration. I'm going to start a new project so I can show you the new features that Cricut has put onto their software, and it's to do with the text. So here I'm going to pick a font. I'm going to pick any font that jumps out to me. I can be quite indecisive when it comes to text and the fonts to choose for it. I'm going to pick this one here. This one looks quite nice. So before you can start writing with the new one you've chose, you double click and just delete and you can start writing. So I'm going to say, hello, my name is Juliet. So as with Cricut before, if you type and you keep on typing, this text box will keep on expanding and become longer and longer and longer and longer until it goes off the screen. But now, once you I've clicked on the canvas and then I click back on the box, I can adjust the size of my text without pressing the enter key. So this is a nice feature that Cricut have added, and it's called text wrapping. So here you can see your text will now wrap. To switch to inline text, click alignment. So if you go to alignment here, you can turn wrap off and it will make it a straight line again. But you see, as soon as I do this again, the wrap on automatically comes on. So it's not something you have to switch on and off. It will automatically be like that. So that's the first part of the text box, which makes things a lot easier, especially if you're writing out a long message and you don't know when to keep on pressing enter. You can make it more sizable for the project that you need if you're doing something very long or very wide. Another feature is the rotate button. So before there was a little button here where we could rotate our image if you want to turn it at a certain angle. Now the rotate button, if you just go to one of the square blocks in the corner, you can see this arrow come. And that allows me to rotate any image I have. So once I've rotated an image or a text box, you will see here the amount of degrees you've rotated it by. So if you have two images and you want them to be quite symmetrical in the rotation, you can easily type in the rotation you want. So if I want it to be 25, that will be a 25-degree rotation. I want to put it back on 0, and you can see my image is upright. So you can use the arrows and they come at every single corner box. So whichever one you prefer to do it at, you can rotate that way. And that is the rotation. Now another one is unlocking proportions. So as you can see, if I go here, I can either make my text bigger or smaller. You can read your font size in this box here. And you can see as I make it get smaller, the font size will change accordingly. Before, you could unlock your proportions to make your text wider or narrow or more narrow, but you can't do it straight from your canvas like this here. There used to be a little unlock button in the corner here. Now this unlock button, it's here. It was always here, but now it's only here. It isn't anywhere else. And you can see when I hover over it, it says lock proportions. So if I click that, now what I can do, I can make my image thinner. I can make it any proportions I want once I've unlocked the proportions. So this works for projects where you need an exact size, or you just want to do a different type of project with different type of proportions. And once you're happy with the proportions you are going with, you just click lock here. So whenever you want to find out about new Cricut features, you may miss it sometimes. Like when you switch on your Cricut Design Space, it'll tell you the new updates and you may forget what the updates were. You go to Canvas. This has always been here. And you go to what's new, just down here. And what we have just looked at now is the text wrap. We looked at the notifications and more text bound in box controls. So change the size of your text box and so forth. So there are a few more features. This one is quite good if you're someone who loves using the keyboard and not really a mouse or an iPad. The keyboard shortcuts, app experience, and the personalized profile background. So Cricut seem to be trying to be a lot more social, putting their software on a more social aspect with having your profile picture. These 3 shortcuts and any more I will be going through next week. So make sure you subscribe if you do want to keep up to date with any type of updates Cricut are doing and how to use them. These ones will be posted next week, but hopefully this one helped you. What do you lot think about this new Cricut update? Let me know in the comments. Is it something you're liking, or do you want it to go back to what it was before? Or are there any updates you want Cricut to start doing that they haven't put in place yet? I know my one's print and cut. I wish we could have a bigger size for print and cuts. What do you think? Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.